Hey, I've been just messing around with the force plates today, and I wanted to give you a look at what we can see from the force plates that we can't normally see on video. So this is my normal golf swing here, and over here we've got some of the main data from the force plates. This graph here, the pink graph, is going to be your horizontal forces. So that's how far am I pushing, how hard am I pushing back or forward in the golf swing. Now the yellow graph is rotational torques, and that's in the ground. So this is how much am I using the ground to rotate. And you might also think of it in terms of in order to create some rotation, I'm definitely pushing backward with this foot, forward with this foot, and that allows my pelvis to rotate better. Now the blue graph down here is vertical forces. So that's how much am I pushing down and then reacting by going back upward off the ground. So I want to show you this swing compared to a couple of others that I was messing around with today. So let's get the normal swing here on the right, and this swing here I was really messing around with the horizontal forces. And so let's get this zoomed in so you can see some things a little better. Okay, so if we go to the swing on the left, we're going to be looking for the max forces back. So in this swing, I got this up to 76 pounds per square foot. So let's look at when that happens. There it is. You can see certainly a difference here in the legs versus my normal swing. And my normal swing was 32 pounds per square foot. So I was able to get double the amount of horizontal forces in this golf swing. And certainly you can see some changes in the motion as well. Now, I think one good note is how you can absolutely hide some things in video. For instance, if you look at just the horizontal movement of this golf swing here, you can see a big squat motion there. And if you didn't have force plates, you might think that there was going to be just a massive vertical component, massive vertical force right after that. However, when you do have force plates, you can see that it's massively decreased. There's two peaks here instead of one nice sharp peak. And the max goes down from 175 in my normal swing to 147 in this golf swing, where again I was just trying to change the horizontal forces, but you can see how that absolutely affected the vertical forces as well. Here's a golf swing where I was certainly trying to change the torques in the golf swing. And let's get these zoomed in here. I think what you'll definitely see here at impact especially, you can see quite a difference in the body positions here at impact. Here my legs have basically returned to an address position, and here they're quite a bit more dynamic. In terms of the forces created, here where I was messing around, I got 56 pounds of square foot torque versus my normal swing maxes out at 91, somewhere in there. And once again here, even though I was just working on different torques, you can see vertical forces changed quite a bit. Now let's look at some vertical force stuff. And here I was really trying to give you a look at kind of a swing tendency that I see all too often, which is kind of the hit down. And so you can really see it in the motions here. And what does that come out to in the graphs is my max goes from 175 down to 150. Not a huge change. However, if you look at the timing of it, they are much different. Here where I was trying to go down, hit down, the vertical peak is actually after impact. So any benefit or power source that I might have gotten out of that can't go into the ball because the ball is already gone. Whereas my normal golf swing, there's your peak, here's the shaft, it's well before impact. So much of the power from that is going to end up in the golf ball. Now here's another version of the vertical I was working on here. I was trying to, if anything, overdo it, certainly for myself. And again, when at times is certainly different. So this is much earlier than my normal peak and much higher, 207% versus my normal being 175. So I take my normal swing to, there's my normal peak. So different timings and different amounts will definitely show up in the motions. So here you can see, because I was literally just jumping as hard as I could, similar to what a long drive guys might do. You can see a vertical peak happen here, and then from here on is where you'll really see the body react to that peak. Meaning the motions are created by the forces. So there's a big force, and then there you see the body reacting to that downward force by going upward. So the gist of all this is there's a lot of stuff going on that you cannot see in video. And we do need to look at not only how much these is going on, but also when. And there's certainly a preferred order to when these peaks occur. And it's something that we see on all tour players. And so the peaks occur in order. It's first the horizontal force peak, then the torque peak, and then the vertical force peak. And they should be in that order.